Made it back out here to Little Jim's. It's been, man, it's been a while, man. Been over a year. Just spent today just basically checking out spots. Plan on fishing this quite a bit over the summer. So today was more just search and find out where the fish have been. And pretty much what I did. It was a good day out here. So Little Jim, they've been remodeling this. They've been redoing the deck. They got a new bar outside. They're gonna. It's coming along. They're really fixing this place up slowly, but not too much. It's still going to maintain its character. But it's a great spot, as you can see. Paddleboard's right out there. Had a nice paddle today. Man, what did I see? Saw a big jackerel. Had to be like 30 pounds. Saw some sharks. Saw plenty of snook. Lots of snook, redfish, trout. And tons of catfish, along with leopard rays and stingrays. So, one thing I got to say about Little Jim, which is on the north end of Fort Pierce, is that it's got some of the cleanest water in Indian River Lagoon and some of the best grass. And for that reason, you can sight fish. You can sight fish for snook. You can sight fish for redfish, and that's a good thing. Bad thing is, they can see you also. So, and they're heavily fished because this has got the nicest water in the Indian River Lagoon. There's a lot of pressure on these fish. So I had a couple of hits from reds, but I didn't hook up. Got one little small snook. Seen some huge ones. Barracuda and ladyfish today. So we really wanted a day to fish. It was more a day to explore, to find out where to go next time. So I only had about a half a day to get out, and so I tried to make the best of it. Paddled around, spooked a lot of redfish, but I know where they'll be next time. Little Jim's has got a lot of history. This place used to be the watering hole for the original Navy SEALs that trained back in World War II. They practiced right out here on the island. This spot here, you know, on the weekends or whenever they had time off, this is where they would come, have a few beers, and they say there's still a few of the old timers, Navy SEALs, that still come out here. And live music on the weekend. It's got decent food. It also has live shrimp. It has a little bit of tackle. And here we go. Oh, thank you. There we go. That looks good. After a hard paddle, that's nothing better than a nice sandwich and a cold beer. So, you guys want to check out a cool spot to paddle, Little Jim's. You put in there, they do have a nice little kayak launch spot. You got to park up the hill. Leave the parking right next to where you put in for the restaurant. If you paddle south, you're going to go toward the inlet. You have some really nice flats, good snook. I've caught tarpon out there, and flounder. If you're targeting redfish, I would go north. There's a lot more islands. There's a lot of mangrove islands out that way, and a lot more grass flats. So you're apt to get more. Redfish and trout if you go to the north. But either way, it's beautiful. Just be aware there is some current here. You're pretty close to the inlet, so the current can be fairly strong. Not overpowering, but just be aware of the currents. And so, if you want to fish, or even if you don't like to fish, you just want to paddle an area and see some beautiful water, Little Jim's is a great spot to come to. So anyway, having a great time. Waiting for my dinner, actually lunch, and then I'll head on home. Call it a day. Till next time, this is Pete Hink. Thanks for watching.